up, y'all? Jeff here, no cutscenes. Back with another Fallout 4 character build. Now, this is only the second one I've done. I had a bunch of them actually written out a while ago, but that was before survival, and I just didn't feel like putting them up because I like to build a lot more than that. But now with survival coming out on console soon, I haven't had the chance to play it on PC myself because my computer cannot run it. But I'm going to show you today one of my builds. Now, this guy, I call the Lone Ranger because he's primarily focused on just gunplay, not really focused on building at all. It's really also focused on luck side of special stats because most of it is going to be based off your criticals. You're filling your critical meter, your refresh on action points, just things like that in general. So it's a pretty good build. Like, I played it through one of my characters actually, something similar to this where I had a very high luck build, low intelligence, so I could, you know, proc the idiot Savant a lot. But I wanted to do something a little bit more refined for y'all for actual survival mode. So yeah, we'll just go ahead, we'll go through the base of the special stats and then the perks up to level 10. So start off with strength of 3 because really all we need is armor so that we can actually, you know, make some good armor. And other than that, we really don't need strength because we're going to be putting Lone Wanderer, so we'll be good. Now perception, put it 3 as well because we'll get the perception bobblehead, bump us up to 4 at the Museum of Concord, so that'll be very early on. We won't really need anything else there. Endurance, put it 3 because we're going to want to have the Life Giver perk just to get some extra health with survival mode being like it is, and it has some toughness right off the bat as well too, so that'll be good. Alright, now Charisma, 3 as well. We really only need Charisma for Lone Wanderer. Again, that is probably my favorite perk in the game, especially because you can use it with dog meat. Intelligence, put it 3 as well, because we're going to actually get the bobblehead to intelligence pretty early on as well once we kind of get to Diamond City, which will be able to put us into Hacker. But really, we want intelligence at 3 for Gun Nut. Now, agility is your second most important stat. Put that up to 5 so we can get Action Boy, which increases your action point refresh rate, so you can sprint more. You'll have the ability to shoot in bats more often as well. Now, luck is where the build is based off of. I have it at 9 simply because I've already put 1 point from your special into it, which is what you're going to want to do as well. So initially you started at 8, but then once you get to your house and sanctuary and you find the your special book near Sean's crib, put a point into luck because the first trait we're going to put, or perk, excuse me, is Idiot Savant. Now, I put Idiot Savant pretty much in all of my builds first just because with low intelligence you want it to proc more often, that way you can just increase your level more quickly. It's really a smart thing to do. Alright, so Idiot Savant at level 2, again, you receive 3 times XP from any action. Now, level 3, put Lone Wanderer, because hopefully by this time you'll have gone maybe to get dog meat, you know, maybe hopefully you'll build for a little bit first so you can increase your level, but with this you take 15% less damage and your carry weight increases by 50, which is just going to help you out so much in survival mode where your carry weight is basically half. Now, at level 4, we're going to want to go over to Action Boy. Now, Action Boy is great because you're going to be using VATS a lot, and you have a lot of shots in VATS just in general, so the more your action points refresh or regenerate, the better off you will be. So at level 4, put 1 into Action Boy, and again, I'm just going up to level 10 here. I'll have up to level 30 in the list down in the description, but as far as the actual video goes, we're just going up to level 10. Alright, now after this, level 5, put 1 into Awareness, just because with survival, you're going to want to know if you can actually fight somebody or not. You don't want to, you know, just run up and guess, oh shit, maybe this Deathclaw. No, he's going to tear you a fucking half. So, definitely level 5, put 1 into Awareness. It'll help you out a lot. And hopefully also by this time, Awareness will help you get through like our Concord. You'll be able to go inside where Preston is and actually get the Perception bobblehead to increase your perception to 4. So at level 6, you can put a point into Locksmith because Locksmith will just help you unlock things. It'll help you to get advanced locks, just letting you into more places, giving you more loot. I mean, again, because we're going to have Lone Wanderer, you'll be able to carry more, so you just want more loot. Alright, so level 7, put 1 into Grim Reaper's Sprint, because any kill in VATS has a 15% chance to restore all action points. Now again, remember this build is focused on action point, refresh, and luck in general, so any chance you have to restore action points is a good one. So definitely, level 7, put 1 point into Grim Reaper's Sprint, it's excellent. It procs, honestly, more often than I think, even 15%. So Yeah, honestly, it's a great perk. Alright, level 8, Bloody Mess, because around this time you're probably going to want to go venture to Diamond City, you're going to have to go through some actual battles, you just want a little bit extra damage, and sometimes they explode into gory red paste, which is, you know, awesome. It just adds to the game. It's fucking great to see somebody blow up after you shoot them. And just having a little bit of damage is good too. Now, at level 9, I suggest putting one into Lady Killer and playing as woman, because most of the enemies are men, and you have a higher chance to persuade them in dialogue. Again, so if you're a woman, you're going to have a higher chance to persuade men. If you're a man, you're going to have a higher chance to persuade women, and you're going to deal an extra 5% damage to the opposite sex. So it makes sense to play as a woman because most of your enemies are men, and you get a little bit more damage boost too. So it's a great build, or a great perk. Definitely take this to level 9. And at level 10, last but not least, better criticals, because you're going to have a higher chance to refill your action points, so you're going to be able to build it up with Grim Reaper Sprint more often. And the more you have with Action Boy as well, basically, you're just going to fill up your critical bar much more easily, because you're going to be able to back out of VATS and just shoot. So you want to be able to do a little bit more damage just because this is survival. So yeah, definitely put this at level 10. Now, you also could, if you wanted to, go ahead and go into, what is it, 4-leaf Clover, but again, like I showed you there, it will eventually build up to be 2.5 times as powerful. Now, 4-leaf Clover is good too, because each VATS shot just has a chance of filling your critical meter. It doesn't tell you exactly the percentage, but it's a pretty high percentage. I mean, it might be like 15 or 20, so it's really good. But you kind of want to have your criticals higher anyway, as far as damage output, just because in the end, I mean, you're going to want to have them do more damage, so that with 4-leaf Clover you can actually get just better criticals more often. There we go. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. Lone Ranger build.